Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. A staple of the college football environment. Color-coordinated schemes in the stands. A stripe out today. Students, alumni, all fans have band together to try to make life miserable for these visitors. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a team from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it.
There he goes! The 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Eagles offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Rejet fires complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. They were Playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Headed to the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Chapman. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
To the air, it's Braxton. Fires downfield. Complete to the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Golden Eagles will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. The give to the back. Runs through the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national...
He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Going to go out on a limb and say they have a lot of him plays. Throw the ball to him. Already over 100 yards receiving.
Keep it simple, stupid. Just find this guy and get him the football. Now, if you're on defense, it's pretty obvious where this team is going with the ball. You're going to have to come up with a plan to stop this guy.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry up.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He's looking to throw on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Metcalf. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Golden Eagles are on the move.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Bulldozes his way through. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Chapman. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Grabbed behind the line, it's Davis. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Golden Eagles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone, and he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. He splits the uprights. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. You know what they need. You know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Pulls it in. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Here's the pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
Yeah, they do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half when you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage and get it to the 33.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
They'll go to the ground. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Shapen. Buys a little time with his feet. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Bulldogs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Let's go! They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Have to put that first down behind them. It's 2nd and goal from the 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Try to have success on 3rd down.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
And man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held him so many times, and man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Chapman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Braxton. Working that left side now. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbells ringing on this 3rd down. to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Davis. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. Now on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the air, it's Braxton. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He's going for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Trying to surge it in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Powers forward. Goal line defense, and he gets nothing as he stops right at the 2. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's the handoff. Finding an escape route. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Rushes on him. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He'll do it himself. Showing off yards. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. The give from the gun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab near the marker, it's Davis. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to throw. It's Braxton. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
The throw. The short hands. It's Thompson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 28 to Tennessee. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get...
Gonna take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, hitting them deep in their own territory. This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mosley.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Hold it, finds his man on the line. Turning it on! They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He's got it on the right.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Flips it out in the flat. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on third and long. He wants to throw it again. Trying to set up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch, you gave up the completion, what do? You set up fourth and long, you're going to get the ball back, go get some water and celebrate.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the shot. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defense denying a big play as we played 3 quarters. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat, and you have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all offseason, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Golden Eagles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Braxton. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. Complete downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the catch. It's Pittman. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Card in the backfield. It's Keith. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. Huge play here late in this. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Finds his big tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Yeah, and that's a big stop by this defense because now you've got this offense in a predictable situation. It's 4th and goal. We got to get the touchdown, but now we got to put the ball in the air.
Under fire. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in the sudden change situation.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Metcalf. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Quarterback on the keeper. It's a seam wide open. Oh, look out, the ball's free. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They want that clock to run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Bulldogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's caught downfield. Turning on the Jets. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Looking downfield, it's Shapen. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, looking to throw away downfield. It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the goal.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. The short hands, it's Montgomery. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Montgomery. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. Look out, he's got room. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Braxton. Quarterback extends the play. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. So now it's second and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know what they deliver on third down. More cowbell. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB?
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been